Samsung's finally officially announced the Galaxy Note 8, the follow-up to the debacle that was the Note 7. However, this looks like it may undo that kind of damage that the Note 7 did. We don't know for sure yet how it will do because we've only got a preview. So far, it looks really good. I'll let you watch our full hands-on video for what we really think about all of its features, but we're going to zoom in today on the cameras. Now, the Galaxy Note 8 is the first major Galaxy handset to spot dual cameras, and you'll see it from here. There is a wide-angle and a telephoto lens, and together they do a variety of things. One of the most cool features, at least the one that I think you're going to use the most anyway, is called live focus, and it applies an artificial depth of blur, kind of like the iPhone 7 Plus's portrait mode. So what you can do is frame up your photo and then make sure you're in live focus mode. When you're in this mode, you can drag a slider before you even take your shot to adjust the effect of how much blur you want. When you're ready, you can hit the shutter button to take a photo. And even if you don't like the result, the good news is you can adjust the level of blur after you take the picture. There's also something called dual capture at work here in live focus mode that lets the phone snap a picture with both the telephoto and the wide-angle lens. So it defaults to a telephoto, which means you're going to see the close-up image first. But when you hit a button called wide-angle afterwards in the gallery, you get that much larger view. You see more of what's going on in the sides and in the background. That is enabled by default, but it's also something you can switch off to conserve space in your phone. This is also the first phone to support dual OIS, optical image stabilization. So that's image stabilization on both of its cameras, and it really will work very well, not only for still images, but for videos. And we're going to try it out right now. Let's see. This might not work, but we'll see. Hey! It's relatively in focus. It's so far pretty impressive. In the demo that Samsung showed us, compared to an iPhone 7 Plus, this Note 8's image was far stabler, far steadier, and crisper. Samsung didn't really touch on what updates were brought to the selfie camera, but it looks like mostly the same as the previous phone as well as the Galaxy S8. Hey, it's us! Picture looks pretty clear, however you will notice that there is no live focus feature on the front just yet. There are no dual cameras up front. So I am waiting for that feature to come out eventually, but that's not on the Note 8, unfortunately. Now, before we wrap this up, here's a little bit of the details of the cameras. They're both 12 megapixel sensors. Wide angle is aperture f1.7. That's pretty wide. It should let in a lot of light for low light performance. And the other is f2.4. For all the details though, you should check out my in-depth impressions that's already live on Engadget.com, or you can stay tuned for the full review that we have planned coming up. We don't know when that will be yet, but it should be pretty soon.